At any time of the day or night, and under difficult circumstances, children in Ventura County may be temporarily placed in out-of-home care to ensure their safety. Emergency shelter homes are short-term, safe places that provide immediate warmth and security by loving and highly qualified people until the children can be reunited with their parents. Right now, Ventura County needs additional emergency shelter homes. During a tough time in a child or youth's life, you can be the light that gives them hope.
Okay, so I want you to just imagine with me really quick what it would be like those first few moments if you were a child in out-of-home care, when you were taken out of the home that you were used to, where you were living, and you were brought somewhere else. I think those first moments are scary, confusing. I've personally heard from a lot of these kids that they just felt so alone and so out of control. And the way that the system works is that you actually can sign up to be an emergency shelter home and be that very first face that a child sees when they're in their most vulnerable moments. And while this is only temporary, it's only between maybe a few hours up to 60 days, it makes such a big impact, because I think this is the period of the time where they are just so out of control, like I said, and you get to be that place and that space for them to just show love and to show them support when they need it most. And this will extend way beyond that 1 to 60 days. That will be something that these kids will remember for a long time when they're in the midst of their trauma. And I think what's cool about the system in general is that it's only supposed to be a temporary placement. The goal of out-of-home care is that ultimately families would be strengthened enough that the child could go and live back with the family that they're used to. So I think part of not only loving and caring for the child in their time of need is also loving and caring for the entire family. And I actually realized that I used to have a lot of bias here in this area, where I would think, how could a parent do that to their child? But then I actually started learning a lot more about the system, and I realized that this system is multi-generational. And so if I am in the foster care system, then it is likely that my child might end up in that as well. So rather than looking at the parent as someone to have a negative stigma against, I realized that if I reversed back 20 years, I would be looking at the same child. And so that really allowed me to see the parent in a brand new way and to be able to love and to support them as well. And in that process of strengthening the entire family, everyone wins, because this child just gains an extra support system as well as a healthy parent as in the process. So I just want to encourage you to maybe consider both of these options, to consider being both an emergency shelter home and being that first base for the child, but also to consider loving and caring and supporting for the entire family in the process and getting to see the redemption that comes from that. So thank you so much for considering all of those options. It really means a lot to us just to even think about the potential of what you could do in the life of a child.